Hey, everybody, how are you? Mr. Sean coming to you here from the classroom. Just wanted to touch base, haven't sent a video home in a while, and really just going to go over the email with you. So, what we have here is this week, starting with Monday, okay? We starts off with asking you to try to get here as close to 8:30 as possible. It really makes the difference if we're all here at the starting line at the same time when the starting pistol goes off, metaphorically speaking. We had a writing prompt. Okay, you follow this link here, and it'll show you how to write a memorial speech, 2 paragraphs. Kids all did very good with it. If you weren't here or if you want to ask them to share theirs, please do. We're going to go over the game of 24, an easy math game. And there's a link to it here. This was a packet sent home with them, so it should be finished by the time when we come back on Wednesday. Wednesdays, we typically do a little bit more group instruction with math, whereas on Mondays, we typically do a little bit more individualized instruction. We completed our intruder alarm. There is a Electronics for Kids PDF in everybody's electronics folder. So if you would start reading pages 42 through 51, that just outlines our very next project where we're going to add a switch to a closed circuit and create an electromagnet. So I don't expect you to do it because we have the parts here, but just be familiar. So when we come in, it's not completely new to you, okay? When it comes to gardening, we're going to start with this link you'll see here to a palette project. Okay, I can actually go ahead and open that for us and you'll see it. Pretty simple, really. Have through chapter 23 read in around the world in 80 days, and then we'll just really have one more week to finish it. And then we'll do you'll be able to choose from 100 different activities to show your comprehension all together. Remember, though, that we are updating a travel log. So every time Phineas and Passepartout get to a new city, you're going with them. You don't have to catalog everything that's happened, but when you get to a new city, you're going to tell me what's happening, again, as either one of the characters in the book, a fly on the wall, a flea in their hair, make up another character, whatever, just be there with them. Okay, talk about the city. If you aren't completely engaged in this, and it's kind of a silly book, it's fun, it's not very deep. It's a chase around the world. You can talk more about the city if that interests you than more than the book does. That's fine. Okay, but we're updating our travel log along the way. We tackle something a little heavy. Here's the Pinterest tab is open right here. So it's pretty simple, really. It's an upright palette. We're going to close off the shelves, paint the face with chalkboard paint, and then make a what you would call a vertical herb garden. It's relatively simple. So you'll see it there. Okay, there you go. La la. Okay, back to our email. So we're reading the same things together. So we did the Foundation for Economic Education Entrepreneurship Model. We're going to do these, and they're not advanced. They're a little formal, but they're certainly not advanced. So nothing that you can't understand, although there will be some new information. It's not advanced by any means. The one part where we had a little bit of a stick. Okay, there were 2 activities here. One was discovering your passion, which once they figured out how to insert a table in a Google Doc, they were able to complete. You were able to complete, depending on who's watching this. I would suggest everybody do this, by the way, where your passions and your strengths meet. Just brainstorm an idea. What could you monetize when your 3 top passions and your 3 top strengths meet? What could you monetize? For instance, if you have a passion for teaching others and one of your strengths might be a knowledge of another language, the intersection of these 2 could be teaching others how to speak another language. Just that simple. Okay, don't complicate it. Most of them got this. The second part has 4 questions at the bottom. Okay, and this should be done on the same Google Sheet, Google Doc, and just further down. And it takes a little bit of research. Okay, we're going to identify an entrepreneurial traits that a person exemplifies. We're going to research an entrepreneur, and then basically answer these questions right here. I'm trying to get this thing out of the way. There we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4 questions. That's it. Well, I can't find their entrepreneurial traits. Just read a short bio, a bio of their business, a Wikipedia page, any bio that takes you 2 or 3 minutes to read. And what do you think their traits are? Were they brave? Were they maybe impersonal? Were they a little cold? Okay. What do you think is really the question here? Okay. All right. Back to the email. So, discovering your passion and research a successful entrepreneur requires some work on a separate Google Doc. Do your best. That's all I expect. Just do your best. Don't not do it. That's the only way to really get it wrong. Okay. Now, they do a sketch to stretch, or you guys do a sketch to stretch at the end of the day. Show that to a parents. Parents sign it. Ask them, why did you draw this? What's on there? Explain your day to me. Okay. It was a very successful day. I want to have a very successful week. Let's show up ready to go. All right. Thank you.